All right, Todd's here. Justin says we're heavy. Let's get right into it.
I've been milking a lot of this. I've eaten up a lot of the time. Unfortunately, this has been a big storm, and we're not through with it yet. We do have another round of heavy rain and gusty wind. Only this time, it's going to be focused on eastern Maine, but we're looking at another 1 to 3 inches on top of the 1 to 3 that already came down, and continued gusts over 50 miles per hour, which will keep the power outage threat going for Hancock, Washington County, up through Penobscot, River Valley, and on into Aroostook County, too. We're watching the rivers across the entire state. They're running high, and some of the smaller ones are actually exceeding their banks just a little. Nothing major expected. Same thing along the coastline with the midday high tide. Nothing major expected, but there might be 1 or 2 detours out there. Can't rule that out, and a little splash over at high tide around noontime today. This was the big problem, though. These gusts over 50, Bangor 58. That's the leader in the clubhouse right now. Augusta, Bar Harbor 55, Portland 53. 40s for Plymouth and for Lewiston. Now, that low-level jet that we learned about yesterday from Ryan is blasting the down east coastline still. We lost the observation out of Bar Harbor, and I don't know if that's because it got damaged or if it just dropped off for a second or two, but at last check, which was about 45 minutes ago, it was reading 51 miles per hour. 31 up for Bangor. The rest of the state, it's a lot quieter now. I no longer expect those damaging wind gusts. So crews from the power companies can get out and start restoring some stuff. The steady, heavy rain, that solid shield of it that drenched the entire state, that's gone. But we still have these little impulses and elements of downpours. It's almost tropical in nature. You can feel the tropical air out there. You open up the windows a little crack and let the warm stuff flow in. It's really humid. It feels like kind of September right now. And those heavier showers are moving up through Lewiston, Auburn. Looks like right over Gardner right now, Vassalboro, Augusta. You're seeing some heavy rain too. We look into eastern Maine, some downpours around Ellsworth and Bar Harbor. At the moment, nothing in Bangor, but I do want to caution you, there's another wave that's going to replace this heavy wave in Aroostook County, and it's right there off of Cape Cod. And man, that means business too. That's all yellow and orange. So that's another round of solid rain. It'll be moving in by about 10 o'clock to down east areas. So showery for the commute. Some of those showers are going to be heavy. You won't need heat in the car. You'll need the air conditioning probably because it's so warm out. It's around 60. Another round of that heavy rain for eastern Maine, and we'll have some wind out here too. Cloudy skies with some spotty showers elsewhere. And then that low-level jet moves out of here and will start to clear things out and dry out completely this evening. Now, the wind is going to back to the west, so that temperature will be sliding all afternoon, and we'll end up in the 40s around sunset. It'll feel a lot colder later today. Still getting hit good with some gusts over 50 for down east areas, 40s in the Bangor area, and then that low-level jet moves over into the Bay of Fundy, looks like around 3 o'clock or so. We'll still have a breeze all afternoon, but again, it'll be much, much easier to get around and no more problems with those winds. Gale warnings are up, seas 12 to 16 feet, and again, gusty winds out of the south. Showers out there, 60 degrees, still breezy. Back to normal stuff tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, a little sun out there, highs in the 40s. Next storm threat is Sunday. I got to be honest, I haven't looked much at it or analyzed. My eyes have been on this guy here, but there is a chance for some cold rain or some wet snow by the end of the weekend. We'll be looking at that more intently tomorrow.
All right, not to worry about at the moment, though.